So, 5 years of labeling, and excuse me, yeah, a lot.
But a short time at the same time.
Yeah. So, how the 5 years spent was during the 5 years? There was ups and downs. So, what the difficulties you found during your working on this label?
I won't say that there were like significant ups and downs. It was like just a change of how things are proceeded. I mean, if you start a label, when I wasn't involved so much, back then the guys, like basically Rampa and me, who were like taking care of the label work, me it's like a process of finding out how to do things properly. Then you know how it works, and then you know the label work gets more complex from year to year, and I think that is like that would be the characteristic of the last 5 years. You know, like developing as a label and doing more and more things. Yeah.
After 5 years, which position you can define Keinemusik? Sorry. After 5 years, in which position you can define Keinemusik?
I don't think it's necessarily important, you know, to have like reference points and compare yourself to like other labels or so, but to be like content with the way you're working and how your output is, and you know how the progression of the labels. And I would say we're pretty content with how things went so far.
Okay. You use the approach of DIY, so is it so more difficult to use this approach instead of being helped from other agencies and to promote your image and stuff? Why you choose the DIY?
Because in the end, if you want to have the results that you desire, it's mostly better to do to get involved yourself. And thing is, of course, the DIY approach to do things is still very important for the label, but at the same time, as it has progressed over the years, there are things that we don't do ourselves, like the booking, for instance. So we have partners we're working with, also like with promotion, as you know. So there are things that that people help us with. But like the core thing, like putting out records, deciding how they look, how they are distributed, those things are still done by ourselves.
So it's a furious adventure with all these labels and stuff. How you can find your personal touch in all of these labels with Keinemusik? What's the particular thing in your label compared to the others?
I think what makes it special is that it's defined as a group of 5 people, and that the idea is to just put out the material from the 4 Keinemusik producers and to appear as a group and to be like present as a crew, basically. And also the approach to do most things as much as you can yourself. And also I would say the approach of having like a defined product in different ways, like having not only good music but also having good artwork, and you know implementing Monia's work, who is our graphic designer, into the creative process and everything, so that it all gets together.
So you came to ADE for label. What does it mean to come to the ADE, and as an artist, what does it mean for you to come to the ADE?
Well, there are a lot of people to meet, I would say. A lot of exchange, a lot of fun as well. I mean, we're having a label showcase here on Saturday, and every one of us is looking forward to it. I mean, it will be a blast, I guess.
Yeah, can you talk more about this showcase?
Yeah, we're doing it together with Watergate. Like, they have one floor, we have one floor at Studio 80. Yeah, and it will be Keinemusik all night long on Studio 2.
Yeah. can you talk about your new projects, your new releases? You have a new release, I think, next month.
Yeah.
Can you talk about more about it?
There's a new release coming up on November 17th. It will be the Work Party 5. Work Party means that it's like a collaborative effort of all the 4 Keinemusik producers. So Envy, Rampa, Adam Port and David Meyer, they have 1 track on that EP. And as we have our like 5-year anniversary, it's going to be quite special release. It's the first one we put out on double vinyl, and also the first one like we wrap up in a nice gatefold cover that was designed by Monia, and I mean it's in the pressing right now, and I think it will be a gem, I guess. Yeah. Really looking forward to it.
Is there any collaboration in this
yeah, there's a collaborative track on it. Adam Port did a track together with the Stereo MCs, which is pretty cool, I guess. It's also a great track. Yeah, the singer Rob laid down some vocals for it, and they added some elements, and yeah, they did the track together.
The process of working on this new release, how was it? It took too long time? It was quick?
It took longer time than usual because normally we have like artist EPs. I mean, there's Rock Party EP every year, but apart from that, we mainly put out like artist releases where every artist is laying down 2 or 3 tracks, and that is like more easy if you have to work just with 1 artist instead of with all 4 artists. And then also like when the artwork is going to be more complex, then it takes more time to figure out how it should be. And so the whole process was a little bit longer, but still I think pretty efficient.
How you see the future for Keinemusik as a label?
Hopefully bright. Yeah, it's hard, you know, to those questions about how something will progress. I mean, we're just doing our best to keep putting out like good records and playing good shows, and hopefully that will help to keep the Keinemusik banner high.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. You're welcome.